Straight out to Art Harris, investigative journalist at artharris.com. I've never known her in all this time. When we have been watching her, you have been spending time there in Satsuma. I've never once seen her break down in tears, squeeze out one tear. And just lately, now that she's discovered that cameras are rolling, suddenly she started praying a lot, or at least talking about it.
She's scared, Nancy. I've talked to her family, talked to her father, and he said that it is
scared.
Well,
that is, don't even.
Nancy,
Don't
I'm
even
just
give me that
reporting
BS,
what the family is telling me.
She just
they believe that
Art, please stop. S-T-O-P. Because she was just saying, I've done 23 days already, and I'm going to get into drug court. She doesn't get it. She's not scared.
Well, that's what the family is telling me. That off camera, Nancy, the investigators have had an effect on her, and right now they are investigating a letter she has sent to a family member telling what she says she knows about that night with Haley.
Okay, now there's some breaking news. Tell me some more about the letter.
Well, the letter has gone to a family member. The family member turned it over to investigators, and they are trying to see what details in the letter they can confirm, what they can't. They believe, I'm told, some things Misty says, they don't believe others. The problem with Misty, Nancy, is that if whoever she says or claims did whatever they did, she's got to have corroboration on the witness stand. She is not a credible witness at this point.
Art Harris, is that true?
Nancy, yes. In fact, she is now reveling in the fact that she has the best seat in the house, the top bunk. She can see the TV perfectly, and the curiously has become sort of a law enforcement tool. My sources say it's keeping pressure on her to hear the reaction people are having on this show, actually.
As investigative journalist, artharris.com. Art, you have spent so much time down at Satsuma digging around in this case. Now listen, I know that knowing you want to take the comfortable way out. You don't want to think of Misty Carlson as a killer, but she didn't just pass out and wake up and the baby's gone, or she would have passed her lie detector test, all right? It wasn't inconsistent. She was deceptive. End of story. Her voice stress test, everything, her story has changed. Is the whole family act like this? Whiny? They didn't give me a ball to play with? You think Haley can bounce the ball? You think Haley's somewhere skipping rope right now, Art?
In the heat, Nancy, I can tell you that. I talked to her father. He can't find work. He is now living in a mission. He does not know what to do. He's told Misty, he tells me, to tell what you know. So he feels like he's done everything he can. But I can tell
Art, let's cut the sob story. And yes, I feel for anybody that doesn't have a job, that can't make it. There are thousands of people like that in America right now. But what I want to find out, Art, is not about her family's work employment. I want to find out who are the two people she's alluding to, that the truth about what happened to Haley is going to hurt two people.
Nancy, the law enforcement is trying to see if there's any credibility behind the two people she has written family members about. And I will be reporting more on that on artharris.com as I can confirm it. But right now, they are very close to the family.
Art Harris, what's your explanation of why they want her to be able to see TV? Oh, and in another recording, she complains about the movies they watch. They get to watch movies.
Well, Nancy, that's jail for you. But as far as television, she's watching the news that's reported locally about her in this case, and her parents relay what you say on this show. My sources say it's keeping the pressure on, and they want her to watch as much television about herself and what Bethany Marshall and Nancy Grace have to say about her psyche as possible. They feel it's working.